Stay tuned and see what Marty pulled out that's out of this world. We're a husband and wife team, thrifting and picking. Sometimes we find the unusual, but if there's a profit to be made, we'll take it. And sometimes we just get darn lucky. So I hope you'll relax with us at some of our favorite places to visit. The treasures are just waiting to be found.
It's Marty
And Debbie, and we're back in the car. We took a drive to Worcester, Ohio. It's about a 45-minute drive from home. And we thought we'd check out one of our favorite thrift stores.
Yeah, it's called Frentique.
Frentique, yes.
So we'll see what they got today.
Yeah, and last time we were here, we got some great art. They do a great job with their window displays. Very appealing. Let's go in and see what we can find. Right off the bat, I found this beautiful Bavarian plate. Had it been Limoges, I would have picked it up. Moving on, they have a textile area, and let me tell you, the pillows are so pretty. I was looking for my home, but unfortunately this time I didn't find any. I did pick up this beauty, no hesitation on this vintage Venetian art glass necklace. Stay for the haul and see what it's worth. I also picked up this vintage pair of 1950s Pikaki flower Hawaiian screwback earrings. I also picked up this circa 1920s Art Deco Czechoslovakian art glass necklace. Absolutely beautiful. I picked up several pieces of vintage jewelry. I hope you'll join me later in the video as I go over some tips on how to date some of these pieces. We are now offering to all of our subscribers 25% off. See something you'd like to have? Simply contact or direct message us on our Instagram account at Pineapplepath. Payment and shipping details in description below. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's a beautiful day for a small road trip or a short road trip. And let's go ahead and see what treasures we can find.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds great. We'll see you soon.
See ya.
See ya. One of the first items that I picked up here at the Goodwill store is a Cellini New York evening bag. What I love about this cute little bag is it has a handle that you can also tuck inside if you'd rather carry it as a clutch. It also has some really pretty rhinestone detail. I love picking up belts. They're easy to list and to ship. This is a Firenze made in Italy leather belt. It does have a silver buckle. It is a size large. Total length is 39 inches and it is 1.25 inches in width. Excellent condition. Bionic is a brand that I love picking up, and I was excited to find this pair of ankle boots, but even more so when I realized that they were new with tags. This is also a great size at a 12 wide. Definitely going home with me. I'm getting a little more picky when I pick up athletic shoes. This was a pair of New Balance 608 B4s, women's size 9.5. Because they were so clean, I definitely put those in the cart. I thought I'd take a quick break and see what Marty was up to, and walked by a rack, and it had a Woolrich new with tag wrap or cape on it. Love the colors on this with fall coming up, and definitely pick this one up. Some days you're just not able to find anything. Let's see how Marty's doing. Find anything yet?
Maybe.
I spotted this Free People 100% cashmere button-up cardigan sweater. Love the color on this. It is a crop style, and that is coming home with me.
I was striking out a little bit at the thrift stores and whatnot today when we were out. So one thing we thought we would try is go shopping in our death pile and see what we can find there to list. Okay, so here's our part of our death pile. This is a sampling. We have, right here we have 4 shelves. There are also 9 more. But everything is organized. Everything has an inventory number. So I'm going to go through here and just pick out what I'm going to list. I think one of the things I'm going to put on is this. If I don't break it, getting it down. This is a copper art sculpture. It's similar to a jeer, but this is not one of his. This is it's not one of his. Also, I think I'm going to take this lamp, this hurricane lamp. I'm going to have to make a couple trips. So I'm doing this one-handed. I mean, I could try to do it all in one, but you know how those things usually go. So this lamp will go on. And then next I'm going to put these guys on. These are kind of something kind of unique. We picked these up at an auction, and I just haven't had time to put them on. These are the new old stock toys. These are invisible alien neutralizers. They're from Mattel Electronics. These were made in 1980. So we'll put these on and do a little research and see what the current price is on them. I know they're pretty rare. And last but not least, I could try the Stephen King books, but I think I'm going to wait until I collect a few more. This area is where I put the Stephen King books and the Harry Potter books that I pick up. That way I can store them here until I get a good collection of them, and then I can list them. So the last thing I'm going to put on, I think I'll put on this set of glasses down here. So it looks like there's 7 of them. These are Mikasa. So we'll put those 7 glasses on. That'll make a good assortment of things.
Let's play What's It Worth? What is worth the most in Marty's haul today? Is it A, the vintage copper wall art, B, the vintage hurricane lamp, C, the vintage 1980 alien toy, or D, the Mikasa set of 7 tumblers? Let me know in comments below.
If you saw something on the shelf that I didn't pick out, just note it in comments below. Okay, stay tuned, and the haul will be coming up next.
And the what is worth the most from Marty's haul is C, the alien toy. There were 6 units at $72 each for a total of $432. Did you get it right? The total spent or cost of goods, including Marty's haul, was $98.31. The total estimated list price is $1,239. Marty needs to shop at home more often. This is the Art Deco necklace I found in today's thrift, and I wanted to go over some of the clasps on these older necklaces and how the clasps can help date them. These bolt rings or spring rings, they date back to the 1889s. So this particular clasp does not have the little knob on it. And these were pretty popular back in some cases, the Victorian age, as well as up through the Art Deco age. Now, you also want to take in some other factors when you're trying to date this jewelry. You want to look at any hallmarks on the jewelry, any designer names. You also want to look at the metalwork, also the design techniques that were used, as well as the design of the piece itself. So, okay, let's move on to the next item. Okay, here's this beautiful Venetian art glass necklace. You can see the beautiful filigree work on the ends of these beads. The barrel clasp on these necklaces are one of the ways that you can help to date these pieces. The barrel clasp started being used in the early 1920s, and a lot of them are still used today, even though they're not as popular as they were back to 75 to 100 years ago. These barrel clasps, you want to also look at the patina. The patina have some age to it, and you can see that this one does. This was one of the factors that helped me to date that this was a vintage piece. Okay, I wanted to talk about the Bukkake earrings again, and I just noticed that on the very end of these earrings, they are marked sterling, as you can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and change the listing that I just put on a couple of days ago. These are screwback earrings, and there are a couple of types. The first type that I'm going to talk about were patented in the mid-1890s. This type of screwback was used up until the early 1950s, and women were complaining because of the discomfort that they were having with this design. And so they came out with what was called a screwback clip earring. The difference between the two were that there was a hinge here, and it would hinge back and then hinge forward to your ear. After that, they went directly to the clip earring without the screw type mechanism. These earrings actually may date a little older than what I thought. They may date to the late 40s to the early 1950s, as it does not have the hinge mechanism, which was popular in the 1950s. I hope these jewelry tips have been beneficial to you. If you'd like to see more information about vintage and antique jewelry, leave me a comment below. We'd cook at home tonight. This is my own recipe for pierogi sausage and sauerkraut. Basically what I did was sauteed some onions with some butter. During the day I cooked homemade sausage in the crock pot. I added some Cleveland kraut, which is delicious if you have that available in your area. I just bought frozen pierogies and boiled them and put them in with the sauteed onions and let them cook for a little bit. And let me tell you, the sausage, pierogies, and sauerkraut was delicious. And here we have our finished meal. Time to dine. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button if you did. And please don't forget about the 25% off coupon we're now offering. Comments and questions are always welcome. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the treasures are just waiting to be found. Until we see you next time, Marty and Debbie.